Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elects, and Shalom. And Shalom to you affiliates and to you Aklims. And Shalom. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother Mashaba here in the city of Detroit. Welcome to today's video. Today's lesson is on Babylon. America is falling. You see, today marks another day here in Esau is Edom's kingdom, where is all this folly and wickedness that's all around you, all around, everywhere you look. And your neighbors, your friends, your family members, people who have taken sides. The houses are divided. They're divided on their job. They're divided as friends. They're divided as family members. The Lord said, I think it's in Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, I think, Salakia. But the Lord made it clear that when he would come, uh, uh, before he would come, he would divide the houses, divide people up from the way that they are living. He's going to remove the arrogancy off the face of the proud, you see. And you got a lot of these white people and a lot of these so-called black people, minorities, that believe in the system, okay? And so Esau is Edom has used this system against us. Food stamps, welfare, Section 8, all these different things. These are crutches that the Esau Edom is going to remove from these black, Latino, North American Indian women. And a lot of these guys that's living on these women that's on Section 8. They done moved in with these women and their children. They're trying to run the female's house. It's not working out, and the female want them to go, and all this and that, and black and back and forth, and arguments and all this mess. And so much tension all around, and the race war is all it's going to, Edomites believe in what they're going to do to us, in vain, and they imagine a vain thing, and we've been sitting back along with everybody else, waiting for the opportunity to show these red devils exactly what's really up. You know what I'm saying? How the tribes really get down. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. So we're going to go ahead and get off into this. Let's put some scripture into this Revelation chapter 18. See, because the Lord made it clear, do double unto her as she has done unto you. Okay? And Babylon has, been a wicked cup in the hand of the Lord. Okay? And has defiled every nation, right? Making all the nation drunken of the wines from this cup. Okay? So Babylon has fallen. Starting off this verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was likened with his glory. You see, these things that are being revealed here on the earth right now, okay, people, especially the 2/3, and the heathens and the Edomites, they don't know or even understand what's really going on. We do. Okay, we do. We understand. It's hope for the elects. Hope for the elects. Hope for the elects. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great, is fallen and is become the habitation of devils. And that's what it is. It's a habitation of devils. You got every type of wickedness going on behind every door, on every block, to every house is a different world. When you open the door, that's when you find out what's really going on in that house, in each and every house. Once you open the door, you find out the wickedness, the level of wickedness is going on. And the head of every foul, wicked, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You see that? That's how wicked America is. America is a wicked place. It's really a wicked place. It used to be a place where people, they would come looking for a better life, a dream, happiness, a joy. Not now. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her. Her who? Babylon, America, Nineveh, Idumea, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Asia, spiritual Assyria, house of bondage. You know what I'm saying? You see? Tamaria, okay? Turtle Island, okay? Right here, okay? Okay? I'm flat out. Right here, America, is where everything has gotten to the point where the people are no longer able to live comfortably. They don't have no more American dream. The hope is all gone. It's all dashed away. The mirth is gone from the streets. The daughters of music have gone low. You don't hear people really, or see people being happy. When you see it, it's like, wow, what drug are they on? Right? Really? The wine of wrath of the fornications of her, fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornications with her. You see? With her. Everybody's gonna join in hand, drunken of the cup of the fornications and false doctrines, okay, of this great whore, America. And they've gotten mad. They've gotten mad about it. Okay? And the merchants, you see, those that made a lot of money, they've been making a lot of money. They done made goohoos of monies. Some of them done made so much money, and they've built themselves a foundation here. They don't want to go. They don't want to leave Babylon. They want to stay here, you see. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, you see. But the delicacies have gone low. Right now, Trump and these Iranians have made a deal, peace deal, but the Israeli government chooses not. Bitch Netanyahu said that it's his life mission to keep attacking Israel. Keep attacking Iran because he feels that they got weapons of mass destruction. But look, guess what though? He's using weapons of mass destruction on them, killing all them peoples, innocent people. And so he don't want to stop because he don't want to face war crimes. He don't want to have to go to court. He don't want to have to be punished for what he's been doing. Okay, and remember, he's Polish. This guy. Photos of him when he grew up as a little boy in Poland, and he graduated from here from a high school in Philadelphia. I mean, he's not no holy anything. And so the rest of the world is waking up to that lie too. Okay, that lie too, that they're not the people. You see, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people." And that's what's happening. You got some merchants that are coming out of America. You got some people that are here, even some 2/3 that some got up out of America, flat out. Heathens and Edomites that's on left America. You know, because they know that it's going to be destroyed. They believe that much. They don't believe in Yahweh Shai, but they know America is about to be destroyed. They know that much because of what's been going on. They fear of the rumors of wars, and different things. It's what they're fearing, flat out. And so they leaving. Okay, some really are. Okay, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Right. Because many people, they have, our people go on horn to serve false gods, want to dwell in sins and the iniquities of sins and everything that's got to do with the sin, any and everything that's low base, but particularly these young guys now, these young females, they have a low base culture. It's not just a low base rebellious son or a low base rebellious high body count disease little harlot. No, it's a low base culture of young people now. Okay, it's coming up. They low base culture. Okay, everything about them is low base. All around you, they all low based. You have to watch everything you do or say and say because they all around you. They all in a wicked spirit all around you. That's the reason why we those of great millstone teachers and as we do will be circumspect, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually circumspect, analyzing everything all around you. Pay attention to what's going on. Okay, flat out because these people are wicked. You see, they're wicked, and that ye receive not of her plagues, because it's plagues coming onto America, pestilence, disease, hunger, famine, teeth of wild beasts, all these things, iniquities, wickedness, cannibalism, all these things is what's about to be unleashed here in America. Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven. You see, unto the Lord. And Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh had remembered her iniquities. You see, compounding all that from ancient days all the way up to now, all these things that Babylon has been doing, these Romans been doing, these Edomites been doing, okay? Flat out. It's time that, and it is time, too, because this year, 2026, marks 250 years of America being in existence, having a military, having teeth, to being able to go around and police the whole world. Okay, so that's it. This summer, you can look for a shutdown. You can look for the lights to go out. You can look for electricity to go out, running water, natural gas, all these things, services to shut off. You can look for food deliveries to the stores, gas stations, grocery stores, liquor stores, vending machines, all these things to be shut off. No longer, no more food distributions. All ATMs shut off. And people not being able to access inside the bank. Okay. And the shelves being bare in the grocery stores. Okay. You can look forward to this. You can look forward to services being shut off, 911 being disrupted. And people had to rely on policing themselves, policing their own home. Okay? And it's going to get raw real quick when the power goes out. Within 3 hours, it's going to be a lot of deaths. It really is. Once the people realize that, hey, the power's out, this is it, a lot of people are going to be trying to figure out what's going on. The shit going to be going crazy because the shit going to be crazy. Good thing, man, the shit going to be crazy when it's the time of lawlessness. When the time of lawlessness has come upon the people across the land and the people can do nothing to stop it. There is no 911 to help. All these women been going around acting like they don't need a man. They all this and they all that. They got their welfare, their food stamps, their Section 8, paying for their stuff, and they got the sugar daddies and the mighty young men of war. Well, all these things, watch when the draft comes and they round up all these young men. You see? Just wait when they start rounding up all these young men. Reward her even as she rewarded you, right? Because how has America been to us? Economically, we've been held down. We've been denied certain services and resources. okay, on purpose. Geographically, statistically, we are in the minority constantly. We're not able to rise up and above because of a system that's been put in place, the beats and the beast system. You want to rise up, you got to play their game, and you still don't rise because no matter what you heap unto yourself, you cannot keep any of it. You cannot keep anything that you heap unto yourself here in this here Babylon, wicked ass city. Babylon, this wicked place. What you gonna keep? You gotta leave it all behind. And why would you want to take any of this with you into the kingdom? You do want to leave all this behind. Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Okay. Just take with you what we need is this truth. And that's what we need. Take this with us. Okay. Okay. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. Right? Because her works has been evil all over every nation, every country, every tongue, every kindred. Esau's Edom, the so-called white man, has been there to devastate the people, rob the people, take from the people, pillage the people, bring down their economy, do a coup on their government, disrupt their way of living, remove their landmarks, change the names of their cities, towns, streets, buildings, and different things, and put up garrisons, and set up usuries and duties and different things, and all these different things. Okay, taking over other people's countries, coming up with a government puppet, a puppet government. Okay, in order that they may implement their missionaries, okay, and laws, statutes, ordinances, zonings, and codings, and different things that are completely illegal. Internationally, it's illegal for them to do that, for the U.S. government to do that, as they have done us here, us Tamarians, us Moors, Mours, Moors. I'm Reubenite, okay? My daddy was from the tribe of Reuben, okay? They changed our identity from Hebrew to Seminole Indians. Okay. And then they changed our identity from Seminole Indians to Negro. Okay. And that was when they brought in those other, the Southern Kingdom in from Africa. They lumped us together with them and called us Negroes and put us on the plantations and different things. But we prisoners of war, not slave prisoners of war. We, us Reubenites, we never signed the treaty with the United States Government Corporation. We're not their property. We're still just prisoners of war, okay? At any moment, the war can still go into effect at any moment. You see, we never signed a treaty with the United States Government Corporation. Why? Because the United States Government Corporation has, a criminal organization, has broken every treaty that they have signed with every nation. You see, they don't honor anything. And so why should have we signed anything with them? So we didn't. We haven't. So officially, we're not their property. We're still prisoners of war, flat out. Let's see. So after they changed our identity to Negro, then they changed it to color, and then black, and then Afro American, and then African American. Okay, that's how that came about, like that, flat out. So we're gonna close this out. We're gonna read this last one or two and close it out. Let's see what else. Okay, her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. You see, filled to her double. You see, and that's what time it is. You see why? You see, because she been living deliciously, deliciously, and she has offered us her how much she has glorified herself and delivered deliciously and lived deliciously. Okay, look at see this thing is starting to stick. This thing is sticking now. The screen is sticking. So yeah, she don't live deliciously off the people. Okay, she been living off of every country, continent where she has been. She has sent her teeth, her military, and they've made it their business to run other people's government. Look what Trump has done to Cuba. And just recently, he just blocked a blockade of help that was going in to uh, to that to that country, and it was blocked. You see, it was blocked, and so those people, they're coming up with all kinds of ways and resources, one way or another. But still, what's being done to them is a wicked thing. Okay, and so and and live deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Because that's what you got to do. That's what you got to have set for Esau is Edom. And these wicked Edomites. As you see in some of these videos, you have Edomites talking mess about how they got it planned on how they're going to cause a lot of destructions in the black neighborhoods. That's the reason why y'all got to watch it where a bunch of white people come and they sit up tables and they give out canned goods. That they give out meat and turkey and they give out vegetables and fruit. Watch that stuff. Not wash it, watch it. Don't get any of it because they may very well have these groups of white people that made it up in their mind to kill off a bunch of blacks. When there's no food in the neighborhood, so the only thing they got to do is go and do like they already do. Go out and pass out food, but have it all poisoned. White people can easily put something in a can and seal it up in the can like it came from a store, and then pass it out in food boxes and food bags through church communities, or they just roll up in the poor neighborhoods and start passing out food, poison canned food that the Edomites would have done poisoned themselves. Put roach sprayed food or rat poison in the food or other types of chemicals and different things and pollutants in the food on purpose, and then pass it out in the black neighborhoods, minority neighborhoods. You see, these things you're going to have to watch because they're going to be doing this during a Civil War society shutdown scenario. Okay, these are the things that are going to be going on, flat out. You see, flat out. And so, for she saith in her heart, I set a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. You see, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord's hand. You know what I'm saying? Strong is the Lord. Yahweh shall, who judges her. You see? Flat out. Flat out. Flat out. So you can just the Edomites can really look forward to their kingdom, and that's why they're mad because their kingdom is being destroyed. They used to have the ups on everything. I mean, you see how some of these white people live. You go hang around. I grew up around some white people. I've had white friends before, best buddies that were white. And you go to their crib is laid out, lavish, and all types of work done. You can tell thousands of dollars are spent on the floor and the walls and ceiling and all these different things and ceiling fans and chandeliers and nice little stuff and this, that. It just looks so immaculate when you go to their house. Don't look like our shit. Our shit looks fucked up and shit. We got shit. Jaquita lives any type of way. Big Shirley lives any type of way. They don't get up and clean shit and shit. And don't go in the woman's bathroom. Goddamn, hell no. That's all. But in white people's neighborhood, everything looks good. Fresh in their house. You see. They about to lose all that now. They about to lose that good living, being able to go out and cruise on the boat and shit. Now it's all types of laws restricting them from being able to live and enjoy. These things are called color of law. They go against the Constitution on purpose against us indigenous to prevent us from being able to freely and naturally live upon the land as natural citizens under common law. We got that right. Okay. So now the Edomites, they used to be their right. Now it's being stricken away from them. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. The curses are reversing back onto Esau is Edom. You see, Esau is Edom. So listen, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close, a delivery. Okay. We're going to go ahead and close this video out. Okay. Lord's will, you were motivated, inspired, educated by this video, inspired that you would put together some precepts, that you would make an edifying video, that you would feed the sheep. Remember, as good shepherds of the Lord, as always, we are to what? Feed the sheep. So brothers and sisters, hold on, stay strong. We ain't got long. Maintain being circumspect, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally circumspect. Analyze all things. Keep yourself occupied in the word until Yahweh Shai has returned and or overthrow this red devil. Okay, and brought the king and bring forth the gloriousness of the kingdom here. You know, when Yahweh Shai comes with all the angels, destroying this wicked Edomite kingdom and gathering up the elect, we pray that we be those men, okay, those brothers of faith, and with works, that Yahweh Shai is coming and to gather and collect. And so, my brothers and sisters, stay strong. Hold on. We ain't got long. Okay. And make sure you encourage another brother or sister. Be encouraging. Bring forth motivation of the word to and administer the word to another brother or sister, because that you may be administering to an angel or to an elect that needed to hear what you got to say. Okay. That of the word. Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. So we can go ahead and close it out. Maintain your strength, because others need you to be strong so they can be strong. Okay? And so we can go ahead and close it out. We give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth, peace, and salutations to the hope of the elect. Shalom to the hope of the elect.